You look at Rocket, how they make something hard, like buying a home or finding a car, getting a loan, easy. And with Salesforce, they got 24,000 remote workers successful from anywhere, from kitchens and living rooms and patios. And they saw a 55% increase in leads, and that helped their growth. And today, we're lucky to be joined in the Zoom with Austin Nemec. So Austin, welcome to Austin. I've been waiting to say that.
Thanks, Sarah. I feel like I'm there. Look at the beauty of the city.
You are. You're here with all of us, and it's a lovely, gorgeous day here in the park. A bird just came down, literally. So can you share what has been the biggest challenge in digitizing this lending process at Rocket?
Yeah, I think that, first of all, digitizing the lending process has been something we've been focused on, not over the last 5, 10 years, but really 30 years. I mean, one of our core philosophies here, you'll see and hear Dan Gilbert talk about it all the time, that we need to let computers do what computers do best so that human beings can do what human beings do best. So computers are great at gathering data, doing repetitive tasks, where humans are great at innovating, communicating, having empathy. And when those two things work together in harmony, it's a beautiful thing. But to your point, it can become difficult. But man, do we see it really, really, really come into play in 2020 with having to pivot and work from home, and having a lot of our client base pivot and work from home, and just seeing that accelerate. Again, computers doing what computers best, humans doing what humans do best. That allowed us, as you heard in the video, to literally set every single possible record, not only just from production, market share, but also client satisfaction, which is the most important piece.
And so, Austin, what is your #1 rule for building those lifelong customers?
Yeah, so we have 19 rules called our isms, but one that I love is simplicity is genius. And we look at the most complex transactions in America, mortgage being one of them, where we started. And we look at auto, and we look at personal loans, and how do we take these daunting, very complicated transactions and simplify them? Simplicity is genius. It's really easy to complicate things. Many people do. It's very difficult to simplify things. So we can use technology to take maybe 10 different systems or 10 different products and consolidate them into one platform, whether it's for consumers or our B2B partners out there across the country, is a philosophy that we live and breathe, is simplifying a complicated process. Simplicity is genius.
Well, we've all learned that simplicity is genius. Thank you so much, Austin, and thank you for Rocket Companies for all you have done to help make this hard process so easy for so many. Thank you so much.
Of course, yeah, thanks for having us.
Yes, thank you so much. And now to see this incredible innovation in action, we have an expert in data and marketing joining us. Please welcome our SVP Marketing Cloud Product, Robin Grochel.
Thanks, Sarah. Welcome aboard the Data Train. This is the express train to amazing experiences, and it's about to take us on a journey to see how Rocket Companies uses Salesforce to build loyalty with their clients. Take these two, for example. Nelson and Sharon are empty nesters, thinking it might be time for a smaller house closer to nature and hiking. Nelson starts by looking at listings in the areas they like.
What destination do you want today, honey?
Let's go back to Oxnard by the sea.
I'd like that very much.
But his search has gone off the rails until he sees an ad from Rocket Companies for a loan calculator. This is perfect because he knows there's a gap between what they have in the bank and what houses are going for. So how did the ad find him? Rocket is using the Salesforce customer data platform to make sure every interaction with Nelson is personalized. We saw earlier that he was looking up housing prices, and he has past web activity searching for mortgage rates. With that info, Rocket can make sure that they're only serving their loan calculator to active buyers like him. Rocket's Mint integration makes it easy and secure to pull in his connected financial accounts. This is so much better than trying to remember the password to an account he made 10 years ago. Just like that, Nelson is pre-approved. Let's see what this looks like for Corbin, the banker at Rocket Companies. Here we are inside of Financial Services Cloud. Nelson's record is a single source of truth for his financial data, his activity, and his preferences, thanks to the data from CDP and MuleSoft to bring in data from anywhere. We can see his details and the other Rocket products he already has. And on the right-hand side, we can see that Nelson is highly engaged with Rocket's brand. He's clearly an active buyer, which we can see in his engagement score. This is an AI-calculated insight, factoring in his activity history and possible intent. This is a game changer for Corbin. Before she had this single source of truth about Nelson, she might have looked through a dozen systems just to confirm Nelson's details. Or worse, not have known important details about her client. Wait, stop the train. Sharon and Nelson are realizing that they want to move as close to the beach as possible. Now, in the past, this would have been the last stop for Corbin and Nelson, a highly qualified client who's so close to a decision. But now, Corbin can use data to figure it out. Let's ask Tableau. Tableau really makes it easy for anybody to get value out of their data. Corbin can simply ask the data which areas fit Nelson and Sharon's criteria. Then, using advanced natural language processing and machine learning, Tableau can understand what Corbin is looking for and translates Corbin's question into a data visualization. When she adds Sharon's desire to be closer to the coast, easy, the visualization is updated. Without having to be an analytics expert, Corbin is able to narrow down the perfect area that meets all of her clients' requests and lets them know. And it's the next stop. With all of this data brought together by the CDP, Corbin is always adding value, like reminding Nelson that he can reach a real estate agent through his Rocket Homes app when he arrives. While they're off exploring, let's see how Rocket can grow with customers like Nelson with the mortgage bundle and a financing offer from Rocket Auto. Here, in the home screen of the Salesforce CDP, the marketing team has a single source of truth about all of their clients, reconciled from all of the data sources across their organization. We can see audience trends, engagement data, and top-performing segments. Let's click into one of them. With the Salesforce CDP, creating an audience segment is easier than ever. Segments have gotten smarter with suggested values and attributes, helping create the ideal audience to engage with. Now we can identify even more clients who would be a great fit for this bundled offer, like people who are moving to rural towns where a car might be needed, and those already engaged with the brand. Next, Rocket can activate this audience on any advertising, messaging, or engagement platform. They can even connect to their audiences through thousands of apps in the Salesforce App Exchange, with partners that provide access to relevant web, mobile, and connected TV ads. Let's see what that looks like for customers. So whether that's through Instagram, an ad on their favorite streaming platform, or a podcast, Salesforce CDP helps Rocket bring the right offers to the right clients wherever they are. That's how Rocket Companies personalizes every interaction with their clients to bring a first-class experience that builds trust and loyalty. Nice work, Rocket Companies.